Okay, hey, welcome back to the alabaster box, which could be changing because my hair has gone crazy. I've had a rough couple of days. Anyway, the video that'll come out before this one will explain kind of everything, but anywho, welcome. If this is your first time here. Please like, subscribe, and comment, all that good stuff. So what we're going to be talking about today, or what we're going to be doing, this is going to be probably a 2 or 3 parter. So my son went through this, and he's going back to it actually, doing the keto diet, and so he bought, all kinds of avocados and cauliflower and all this stuff. So I hate waste, so I've got all this avocado, and I'm going to be making some avocado oil, and then I'm going to be doing some avocado seed tea with aloe vera leaf and green tea again, because it was the most amazing, instead of my lye, as a substitution along with the goat milk, and maybe the kefir, I'm not sure. So, and if you don't know about kefir, then I'm doing a separate video on that, and it's 100 times more potent than Greek yogurt. So if it basically anything that is that great for your gut and preserves your body from the inside out is going to be incredible for your skin, and let me tell you, it is. So it's just now getting the light shined on it that it needs to. And they call it the champagne of milk, but I call it the golden milk. So yeah, so but you can go back to some of my older videos, and I've made a ton of different soaps with kefir milk, and they're all amazing. So anyway, on with the avocado. I'm going to be giving you some very detailed information of avocado seed. I'm going to be growing, I'm trying to grow or crack some avocado seeds, but I'm also going to, you need to know that the avocado seed itself is 4 times more nutritious than the meat or flesh itself. So we'll be talking about that. But right now I'm trying to, because they're really ripe, so right now is the best time to go ahead and get started before they go bad. So I'm going to be doing some avocado oil. I'm going to be doing the avocado seed tea with the green tea and the aloe vera, which I've done before, which is amazing, like I was saying. And then I'm going to be doing some avocado and banana soap. So, and I'll explain all of the incredible nutritious, the avocado oil is just amazing for your skin or hair. So I'll be going through all of that in very detailed. But right now we're going to head on into the kitchen. I am in a wheelchair, so I'm sorry if the video is not as perfect as it usually is, but I'll do my best for you. So let's head on in and get started. Oh, and also dragon fruit, and I've got a couple other surprises as well. So stay tuned for those videos. And make sure you press the bell so you can get notifications when those come out, because they'll be coming out soon. So, yeah, let's head on in. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So, I've got my hairnet on and my gloves on, but, and everything is sanitized, okay? But I'm going to show you what I do before I handle any kind of food or anything. And we're going to wash these, of course, but let me show you what I do here. So, get you set up here so you can see. Alright, so this is actually a surgical scrub. I have some medical family members, so that's how I got this. But basically, it's as antimicrobial as you can get. So, and here's my bag of all my new gloves. I never use the same gloves twice, ever. So I do my surgical scrub, and then I also use this advanced hand sanitizer. It's 70% alcohol gel, and it's rinse free, made in the USA. Oh my gosh, I've got so much of this. So it's 70% ethyl alcohol. It's an antiseptic. But you don't need to rinse it or anything like that. So that's what I have here. And I also use that as well. Everything's already been sanitized. I just saved you the as far as wiping everything down, I saved you all that part. Okay, so we're going to wash these off. And we're going to take all this off. We're going to rinse these off really good and wash them. And then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got them all washed off. And I've got these coming out of my ears. I even have more in the freezer. But I want to tell you, I did a deep dive into avocado seed and then just the avocado because I love it. It's amazing. Okay. Never throw away your avocado seed because avocado seed tea is absolutely incredible. It has much more antioxidants, fibers, and phenolic content, and it's 70 times more stronger for the immunity system. And it's 70 times stronger in antioxidants than the fruit itself. Antioxidants keep free radicals away, and it stimulates the immune system, and it protects it from bacterial, fungal, and viral infections. So eating avocado and using it in cosmetic products is, that's why it's so great. Even the powdered avocado seed in the dry form, can be added to smoothies and juices or used in cooking as a spice. It's much cheaper than having to buy it. And it's not hard to grow or store for later use. It reduces high cholesterol because of the monosaturated saturated fats. It helps low density. It helps because of the monosaturated fats. It helps with low density lipoprotein or bad cholesterol because this is good cholesterol. So if you add it to your morning kefir shake, if you make a tea like I was suggesting with the seed, or after you dry the skin even. And I've got that, and it's incredible, which I'm going to show you how to prepare. But we're not going to throw any of this away. We're not going to throw the seeds away because you can either grow an avocado tree with this, and it's not hard at all, really. And it takes a little bit. And see, there's different sizes. So yeah. But when they're ripe like this, they're absolutely wonderful to make a avocado oil out of. Of course, it's a very nutritious oil. It fights against cancer. It contains flavonoids, kerosene, and it has miracetin that works as a powerful camphorol to prevent. It's a antioxidant and reduces the growth of tumors. Okay, so basically it's great to eat if you're trying to fight off cancer. Okay, now that's what I learned from the NIH, and so you guys can do your own research if you like, but this is what I learned. It helps in weight loss. Avocado seed is rich in antioxidants that help burn fat in order to lose weight. It also has soluble fiber, and it contains and reduces appetite, and it satisfies you for several hours, and it helps fill you up, and it keeps you satisfied longer. It reduces inflammation. The antioxidants such as I hope I say this right, catechins and prokaryones help reduce pain, swelling, and stiffness due to inflammation, which I deal with a lot. The antioxidants and the anti-inflammatory properties do that. So it reduces high blood pressure. People that suffer from high blood pressure or hypertension, never throw away the seed. It's very rich in potassium, which is good for anyone with high blood pressure or hypertension for any reason, because it is a blood dilator, and it helps relax tension in the arteries, thus reducing high blood pressure. So that's how that works. It's great for intestinal health, for the stomach, and the digestive system. The seed contains more fiber than the pulp of the fruit itself. It slows down the aging process because of the power in antioxidants that fight free radicals and enormous damage on skin cells. So it can exfoliate the skin. Like I was saying, you can use it as a natural exfoliator. And it's not bad for the environment. So that's what I do with the skin. I make it, I actually put it out in the sun, or you can put it on a low setting near a wood stove, or a low setting, like the lowest you can go in your stove, which on mine it's 170. And you can make a powder out of the skin. Now, the seed is something different that we're going to do on the next video. Okay, so exfoliates the skin. It's a natural exfoliator, not bad for the environment. So if you're doing any kind of micro abrasion for dead skin cells, anything in your cosmetic products, it's great for dead skin cells and getting all that off, the excess sebum and other impurities off the skin, and the oil that your skin releases. So basically it's going to get off all that dead skin, and then you're going to get the oil that soaked into your skin. It does not clog pores, number one. And it's great. It's absolutely wonderful. So number 10, it's a great astringent, and therefore, sorry, but it's great for in case you have if your tummy's upset, you have diarrhea or inflammation of the gastrointestinal tract. They say it's great as an aphrodisiac. I don't know about that. In which it increases the libido. It also revitalizes fatigue or exhaustion, which I deal with a lot because of my bone disease and other things. But moving on. It has a bitter and astringent taste due to the medicinal properties. Now, we're talking about the seed, okay? The seed. Throwing away the most important part of the avocado. It contains, like I was saying, the antioxidants, the polyphenols, vitamin A, vitamin C, and potassium. It's the best way to harness the nutrients of the pit or seed is by turning it into an avocado tea. It's also the easiest way. I've done this before, and I do have a video on this already on my site, so you can go to that. If you like to see that, you can go see that, where I do the avocado seed and distilled water and the aloe vera leaf and my matcha green tea. That also has dandelion root, neem, a bunch of other great nutrients. And I use that instead of my lye with my goat milk. You can use it on the move. You just put your seeds in a pot and get the pot boiling for about 5 minutes. You want them soft. It'll turn like a pinkish red for a natural colorant. If you like natural colorants, or you want to use it for a dye, if you want to dye clothes, if you have some white linen or you want something pink, it has a beautiful pink color. So yeah. So then you take the pits and strain. Then the skin will peel or fall off because it has a skin on it. So you want to get that skin off. You let them cool down, chop it into little pieces, put them back into the water, add a little water. Now I'm going to show you how to do all of this in the next video. Put them back in the water, add a little more distilled water, bring the pot back to the stove, let it boil up to 5 minutes, depending on how strong you want it to be. And we're talking about the avocado seed tea. Then you're going to strain the pulp or the seed out through the strainer. It has a creamy taste. Adds you can add a little stevia or whatever you like. Yeah, it's great. Now you can blend the seed and the flesh, the skin, and blend it. The avocado seed oil also helps with really great hair growth. It makes your hair grow like crazy. I know this. I have used it. I have done it, and my hair was a hot mess. So I am telling you from personal experience. And I also have many, many friends over in Ghana, and I watch all of their videos. I've made my own coconut oil, virgin coconut oil, the hot process way and the cold process way. Yeah, so, and then I've also made my own mango butter as well. And I am going to do some avocado butter with this. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing a whole lot because I've got a whole lot of this. Okay, yeah. So, seed oil. Actually, the seed oil is, like I was saying before, you can grate it or cut it into small pieces, or you can put it into a blender, and just, grind it down into a fine powder. No water, just powder. You can add safflower or sweet almond oil, any carrier oil. Yeah. And just cover the powder up and double boil it for 30 minutes into an oil-infused oil. Strain to remove the oil from the seed. Acne, it's great for acne. It's great for your hair, and it's great for dandruff. So, yeah, there's the benefits. Okay, I kind of ran through that quick, but that's all about the seed. Yes. Now, after washing these off, okay, I'm just going to cut them down. And as you can see, we've got some oil there. That doesn't mean that it's bad, you guys. If you go and research how this is made, you will see that when they make shea butter, when anyone makes coconut butter or coconut oil, all of it is usually fermented or it goes through a turnover phase, okay? So it does not mean it's bad. Even if it's a little brown, does not mean it's bad, okay? Now you can add citric acid if you want. This is 100% organic citric acid. I just have it in a little Ziploc bag that I use over and over. Yeah, you can add your organic citric acid if you want it to stay green. But I'm not concerned with that because I'm going to be making oil out of this. So I'm just going to take my knife. And like I said, we're not going to throw any of this away because we're going to use every part of this. Now see, the riper, the better if you're making your avocado oil. And even if you're not, you know, it's not bad. I had these just stored in the freezer in a, to keep them from going bad, obviously. Just had them stored in the freezer. And so, and I've done a lot of experiments, and none of this is dangerous. So, I promise. But like I said, do your own research. You don't have to take my word for it. I'm just showing you how I do not waste, or try not to waste any kind of food with food prices going up. And you know what? This is just the country way. I mean, we preserve food. I'm going to can some of the, I'm just going to do all kinds of stuff with this. I love avocado. I don't care for guacamole that much. I know. You guys are going to scream at me, but that's okay. You guys can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just adding it in here and just kind of giving it a little stir. Like I said, if you want it to stay green and you're going to be using this for guacamole or anything like that, you can add citric acid. It will keep its color if you do that. But I'm not worried about doing that at this moment. Now, I like to use whey. Whey is a natural, organic preservative. Vitamin E is great. You can add vitamin E, but that's not a full spectrum organic. I've got a little sticker here. Let me get that off. That's not a full spectrum antiviral, microbial, antifungal. That just keeps it from going rancid. But yeah, you can do that if you like. It'll keep it from going rancid, but it is a food product, so you either want to add an organic preservative, like I was saying, whey, or you can add, you know, some apple cider vinegar, and I've made my own apple cider vinegar. It's really simple. I believe I have that video as well, if you'd like to go back and check it out. Yeah. So, I hope everyone's doing well. And doing good. We've got some really exciting things coming up. I went to Publix the other day and got some dragon fruit. I really wanted to get the gooseberry. Oh my goodness, that thing was like $20 though. But oh, I was so want to try it. A really good, gosh, she's got like 20 million followers. So if I mention her name, you guys will probably know exactly who I'm talking about. But she's in Cambodia, I believe. And I mean, like, she climbs trees, and they just have all this really cool. It's like going into your backyard and going to the grocery store, which I, you know, come from living on a farm, and so I used to have that, but right now I'm in a 2-bedroom palace right now. And it's really nice and I love it, but it's not the same, you know. But I still do my gardening indoors. There's hacks that you can use, which, by the way, I will be doing some experiments. And a good friend of mine just sent me some tomato seeds, so we're going to be, you know, doing all kinds of things like that. Now, as I was saying, hey, get off of there. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, I mean, you can use all of a product. I mean, I've done the research so you guys don't have to. Isn't that a beautiful color? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? But yeah, so when you're making the avocado oil, though, you basically just leave it out in the air, or leave it out in the sun, is what I meant, or just in a dry place where nothing can get on top of it. Now, the girls, my girls in Africa, you know, they will just leave it out on their rooftops or wherever, you know, it's not going to get, you know, stuff in it. And they'll lay down, you know, some paper like this. Now, this is my baking paper. So, but yeah, they'll just lay it out and you basically dry it out and it turns brown. That's what I was saying. Don't, if you're trying to make oil from the avocado flesh, the fruit itself, don't worry about it being or turning brown, because it's going to do that anyway. And it's not bad. You want that to happen. That's a good thing. So, yeah. It's just, you know, food prices going up. My son had these, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let them go to waste, because I'm trying to grow some avocado trees. And I have this Haas avocado that, and everybody shows a different way to do it. I'm just doing it the toothpick method, but there's a bunch of different methods that you can do. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, so we're going to be doing oil with this, avocado oil. And then I'm going to save a little bit of this, though, for, like I was saying, my avocado and banana facial soap. And if you think that's a weird mix, check it out. I will show you. Bananas actually have as much sugar as a candy bar, so it makes your soaps, with the added potassium, the banana itself, the flesh like this, you can do it the hot process way, or you can do it the cold process way. Either way you go, it's good. I did it the cold process way, but you just add it in as a puree. Now, some people just take the weight of however much their puree is and subtract the water. I actually look up how much water is actually in that fruit. You know what the percentage is? And then, you know, I do a bunch of math and all that. But, yeah, that's getting off on another subject. So, we'll stick to this. So, yeah, it's not hard. And, it's really easy to actually preserve it, too. If you don't want to, you know, make oil, and you want to use it for cooking or whatever, just, like I was saying, there's a lot of different organic, broad spectrum or if you want to go all natural, like I said, and if you look at ingredients, I look at the ingredients on everything. I don't know if that's just me, but I know a lot of people are that way. But yeah, whey is a natural. They call it liquid gold for a reason. It's a natural, organic, broad spectrum, and so is apple cider vinegar or vinegar itself. Okay, so I've got it all out like this. I would usually use a whisk or my hand blender, but I'm not going to do that because I'm just going to be putting it over here anyway. I've got one more to do. Alright, so, and you'll have to forgive me if I get off on rabbit trails a little bit. Most of my subscribers know that I've had a lot of seizures, so all the knowledge is up there. I just sometimes can't relate it well. So, yeah. I'll probably edit this and just add some beautiful music, you know. La-di-da. Do some slow motion. Make it look all pretty. Which I still have to learn. Ugh, can't stand technology. Yeah, my son set me down when he was trying to help a little bit, but he was going through some stuff at the time. But that's his story to tell. But yeah, he set me down. Now, in the early 2000s is when I got my degrees. I have a microbiology degree, science degree, and an art degree, and a BA in photography. So, I'm not tech savvy at all. Like, at all. So, but I did find this one guy, and, you know, that is, pretty cool. Sorry for the noise. And, that I can kind of understand, because I just want simple stuff. I don't want, like, anything elaborate. But, yeah, he set me down in front of iMovie, and I'm like, huh? You know, back in the day, it's funny because I was like, they call me the queen of at-home classes, because I was taking all my classes at home because Micah was a baby and I didn't want to have to go into class all the time. I wanted to spend all the time with him. So what we're going to do is just spread it. And you kind of want to do it thin. Now, depending on how much you're doing, it will take a few days. Now, you can put this out in the sun, like I was saying, but